Hey divas and gents, this is Anna coming to you with a Butterbeescraps This and That video. Yay! Don't expect this one all the time. This just happened to be a this and that one. I just dabbed into a few things. So I just wanted to show you ladies all the yumminess you could use these metals with. I am determined to get some of you ladies who are really not feeling the metal to feel the metal. Okay, so let's jump into this. Okay, I'm going to first show you the products that I used so you can see them before I actually, altered them up. And the camera refuses to, oh, there we go. Fabulous. Okay, and these are a bronze color. Then these ones right here are also bronze. And then these ones are bronze. And these ones come 2, 4, 6, 8 to a pack. I already took 2 of this, and then I used another full pack of these. Okay, then I used these. Let me take them out so you can have a better idea of how they look. Okay, and these are, oh no, those are copper. I'm sorry. Let me get my metals right. These are all copper. This is bronze. Okay, and these are right there. And then I used these, and you see I'm running low. I love using these, so I have to get some more of those. And then I used these awesomeness, and I used the bigger ones of these too. So I used the 10s and the 12s. Those are my 2 go-tos when you're buying these metals. A lot of these sizes is what fits most of the little holes in them. Okay, so let's scoop these bad boys over. Now, let me show you a pair of earrings that I made. I absolutely love them. Okay, and I mixed my metals with copper and bronze. So you see, I used the little diamond crystal stud thingies right there. And then I used these pretty little, the caps. And excuse my hands, I just got done painting. And I popped some pearls in there. So these little tiny pearls that was in my stash, I just popped them in, and these in the middle kind of like snug it. They snug on there. And these right here were from my stash. These little lever level, whatever they're called, these type of earring hook thingies. So you see, they're just fine in the back. I used glossy accent to adhere everything. Okay, so aren't those yummy? Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, this next one is a complete set I made. Now, what's really odd about this set is that my other design team, oh gosh, I just lost my train of thought. One of the other girls on my design team, her name is Teresa. She posts everything on her blog. She did a bracelet almost exactly the exact same way I did mine, and I already had it prepared to do this video, so I didn't copy hers. It was just we happened to do the same thing, and I used something that was a little different. So we both made this, but she used the other ones that were the 4 instead of the 5. So I had already created this, and when I seen the video this morning that Monique put up, I was like, no way. Great minds think alike, and I couldn't create something different, so I have to show what I already made. And I used the copper and the metal, and then the bronze, and I used the little diamonds inside. And these ones that I use inside, and these ones are the actual smaller ones, which are the SS10. That's the ones that fit in these. Okay, so there are other metal ones that you could use like this. If you looked at Monique's video showing Teresa's jewelry set, hers was the 4, so it was missing this one right here. So it was evenly all the way around, so I had to creatively use the 5 because I loved it. So this uses 1 whole pack and 2 more of another pack with the whole set that you're going to see. Okay, and then I did some earrings. Okay, so let's see. And I used them on top of the leaves. So if I can get these to focus. There we go. So these dangle. So these are super fun, and these are with the fish hook. And then I put these stoppers on the back because these ones tend to fall off. So these were from my own stash right here, the actual hooks. Okay. And then as for the necklace, okay, there we go. This is what I made for the necklace. So, and then I used the one here, and this actually works perfect to do this, because then you can hook the one in the middle and then you have the two. See, when you have 6, it makes it a little more even to do things in a straight line. So these ones had to be a little more at an angle, like when I did the bracelet, you see. It actually worked out fine. It didn't turn to the side, so yeah, you could totally do that. I loved it how it came out, so I'm good with it. And did I show? Yeah, that's when I used this one right here. And then this one right here, oh, I forgot to bring out the, oh, sorry ladies. This one I also have, it's one whole piece. I don't have the plastic on it to show you the number on there, but I used this as the main part. And then this was in my stash, this little cabochon right here. And I used glossy accents to adhere that also. The chain is from my stash. And then all I did for the end is use this, and this one right here is from Joann's. Okay, so this is how it looks, and I had a blast putting this together, this whole set, and then just making these earrings. When I seen these ones, when I had got these ones, I was like, yep, those are earrings. Absolutely, they are just so fun and yum. Okay, so let's move the jewels to the side and hop on to the next. I did a card. Okay. Okay, and then this right here is a flower that I had showed previously that I made using 3 layers of the flat filigrees that were flowers, and I cut them on each petal, and then I just pushed them up. So what I did though, there you go, is I painted it first with this, the Martha Stewart Pearl. So you see, it was once this color, okay? So it completely changed the color. So I liked that because I wanted it to be toned down, because that one, well, I don't know. I wanted everything to be a little softer, okay? So then after I did that, I put Mod Podge just on the tips of all the little petals. And then I used, some of you ladies don't know what it is, so I'm going to show you, because a lot of people will say diamond dust, but you don't know. So this is what this is. This is diamond dust. You can get this at Micheals. I've had this for maybe 5 years. It lasts forever, and the only reason why it's this empty is because I've shared it a couple times. So that's what I used on the actual ends of the little petals. So I just put Mod Podge, dunk it in, took it out, shook it out a little bit. So it has all the pretty, and it's still in the drying process because I just did it. And then I have these pretty little spray that I had in my stash. Okay, and then I made this little banner using my Jenny Bolin punch. And then on the ends I just put little bows on both sides. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. It's so fun because it just goes wherever direction it wants to, and it just looks messy. I love it. And then I just put some flowers right here for my stash. I used a paper doily back here. I brought out my actual punches. I haven't been using those as much, so I used an edge punch here, and then on this side, and then I used another one in the right here. This is a Martha Stewart. This is an EK Success. Then I used some pretty little lace for my stash, and I layered it 3 times. Just did it so that it alternated, so that it wasn't exactly the same. And then I used some of this pretty flat back flower trim that I had in my stash also. So see, look at that. How beautiful is that? And I used 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of metals on this just to make this pretty little centerpiece. How gorgeous is that? So see, ladies, don't be intimidated. You can totally, this metal is totally, you know, you can change it up. And then I just did, this is what is exactly in the front, but it's mostly covered. So this is how it is here. And this is it. This is how I left it in here. So see, then here's a card. Now, this is a really big project. This last one. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. This is like my favorite. It's so pretty. This right here is a book stack that Miranda, Miss Liberty 25, you are awesome. She did these back in the day, and I've always wanted to make one. This is my first time finally making one. This is a gift for my best friend for Christmas. So this was a lot of fun to do. So you can see right here, all of these were purchased from Hobby Lobby. I used the paper mache. I did not actually create the book. So, and these are permanently, this is adhered to this, so no flaps open, and this doesn't pop off. And I used Butterbeescraps on this, on all the front pieces, and I painted it. And I used the little blings. I used the 10 and the 12. Oops, I'm trying to hold this, it's kind of big. I used the 10 here and then the 12 here of the little pretty, these right here. So I put those there. These little flower pieces I had in my stash, so I put those there. So see, you can put those in the front of the books. How pretty is that on your altered items? Okay. This one right here, it was purchased from Artie, One Little Dreamer, on Zibbet. So I did is I lined all the bottom and the sides going this way. So I did that on all of the 3 books. So it's super fun. Love it. And I painted them all with a cream paint. And let me show you the back before I show you the top. This is one big doily that's draping over that was gifted to me by Doreen. She's the owner of Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. So I finally used it, and I did it so that it would hang. I didn't want it to be, I wanted it to, you know, I mean, you could see that that's there, but I wanted this to sit like that. So you're going to see that it's all draped through to the top. So, oh, sorry ladies, it's probably clicking loud. So I did an array of flowers through here, if you can see, and they are wild orchid crafts. And then I have some of my own stash, like all these cream ones are from my own stash that I had purchased from LA. This butterfly was gifted to me by Elizabeth in here. Thank you, Elizabeth. Then I have this little charm that dangles from the back. Okay. So you can see here. Okay, so that's how it looks in the back. And then you can see it's going to start going above. So now let me go ahead and, it's kind of a tough one to show. Okay. So I'm going to try to raise this thing a little taller so you can, okay. Give me a moment to have to adjust my tripod. Okay. So, let's see if we can get this here. Okay, so what I did on the top is this is where it starts to drape, and I have it hanging over. And then I have one of these spoons that I had purchased from Daiso that I showed you ladies. Okay, and there's tiny little teaspoons. And I painted it white. And then I added a little Martha Stewart bow and a little bling in the middle. And then I have this really pretty acrylic spray for my stash. This beautiful fluffy flower was made for me by Elizabeth in a previous swap. And she also made that really beautiful little pocket watch right there. So all of the little blings on there was from her. She put this on here. All I did was add this my little melts, and then Elizabeth also gifted me these little flowers, so I popped that in the middle. Okay, then this one right here is a Recollections flower, and you can't see, but I like sprayed the heck out of it. You can probably see it very little, but the spray that I used is this, purchased at Micheals, and I used a coupon because it was like $7.99 or something like that, so I used a coupon. And that's because I'm impatient and I need to order something from Lindy's, but I don't want to wait. Okay, and then here's the flowers. This is also a Recollection. This one was gifted to me by my best friend. This one right here, Violet had sent me a rack and a while ago, and this is what she had put on one of the packages, so I took it off the package and recycled. This dove right here was also purchased from Micheals. Then I have some flowers, and that's a little porcelain flower right there. This is a stick pin that I made, and I just shoved it on the side so that it would dangle. Then I have some little shooting pearls on the side. So I'm trying to, it's like literally I have it like sideways so you could see. So this is how it looks up top. I had such a blast putting this together. It was so fun, and this was my first time, and now I'm having to give it away. So I'm gonna have to make another one for myself. I love how it came out. So if you can't tell, I did put pretty little trim like this all the way across on all 3 books, and then I put this as on all 3 of them also. Okay, so this was like super fun. I absolutely love how it came out. She wanted something that was shabby. We decided to do our gift exchange with handmade items also. So, and then this one does open. And there's some of the goodies in there. I just, the other ones that are in there I've already shown before. So, and then I just made another little junk charm that we had agreed to do. So I have that put in here on top of a couple other things. Okay, so the top one does open. It is functioning. So just to show you how pretty this looks on here, you have to look at the metals in a different way and know that you can alter them, paint them. I mean, it's just an array of things that you can do. You just got to try it out. It's all trial and error. Okay, now let me go ahead. Okay, and scoot down a little bit. Okay, so here are my projects. Scoot back a little bit. That I did for Butterbeescraps store. I had a blast putting all this stuff together, and let me tell you, I am crazy because I use a ton of product. It's because you want to layer, so you're like, well, I gotta, I can't just use 1 or 2 pieces. So I had a blast putting all of this together. So know that you can do the jewelry, you can put them on your altered boxes or whatever it is. You can put them on cards. So just have fun with them, ladies. And thank you so much for stopping by. And I will see you soon. I do have another this and that video. And that's just personal stuff that I decided to do. And after that, I probably won't be posting any videos till after Christmas. So you guys have an awesome weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye, ladies.